Alright there, Internet. Welcome back to another Borderlands 2 video. Most of the discussion around the previous video caused so much discussion that I wanted to delve a little bit deeper into this. Now, you guys saw the equation from last time. I'll put it in the description for this time, but we won't be doing any notepad this time. Sorry to the notepad lovers out there. But today I want to kind of show you guys how to build your shields out as gauge to close to 30 million. We can almost get there, but bar is definitely a reason in that, or a position in that. Now, typically, you've noticed here that my health is at 1 HP. If I get hit by any one thing, I go down instantaneously because I have way negative health. But judging from what we saw last time with the evolution shield, how it increases both of our healths between me and Death Trap based on the number of evolution shields that are in the party. And just to clear up that point real quick, folks have said that it's any health increase shield, and that's just not true. Because let's head down to the guy down here so we can fill our health up real quick. But the health increase shields are only for yourself. They don't do anything for other people. So you can see there that we are at 6 million, and we have the neogenator on, and when I use Death Trap, my health stays at 6 million. It doesn't change at all, so having the neogenator, a legendary from the base game, that doesn't change my health at all. And likewise, if we choose a regular health chimera kind of shield and adaptive shield here, you see this one has 2.85 million, and I use Death Trap and no increase, 5.79. It's the same exact health. So regular shields that increase your health, they don't increase Death Trap's health additively back to yourself. It is only the evolution shield. So you can see there that will go up to about 7 million or so. 6.6. And now when I use the evolution shield, now all of a sudden my health is way highly increased because of Death Trap. And so that's the only way that you can have that happen. It's not through any and all shields. It's not a any and all the time. It's only with the evolution. So just wanted to share that because folks were getting a little confused. And so now let's look at extending this idea of the evolution shield into hoplighting like a professional, or fabled tortoising like a professional. So typically when you use the hoplite, obviously you get this massive crazy shield. The hoplite is actually the highest shield amount in the game, and so when you're using this thing, you can have a 20% increase to your shield just by using it. So whatever the card says here at 21 million, it's actually 20% more than that, so that's really nice. But you see that it's minus 4 million, minus 4.1 almost million HP, and you get 1.4 million HP in the game. And then you can add the Slayer of Terramorphous, and you can use that to get you to about 2.5 million or so. And the closest you can come solo using that is the Fabled Tortoise at OP9, triple anshin, and you get 2.41, and you can only have up to an 8% bonus on health to use this, but you get around 20 million HP, or 20 million shield capacity, so that's pretty good. But you can do that solo on like any character. That is any character, not just Gauge. But with Gauge here, all of a sudden, because we have that health increase from the evolution that we can stack onto Death Trap, so we can we can use that. Now he has the Ancient Evolution Shield here, so he's giving us 3.5 million plus the 1.5 million basically. So he's giving us about a 5 million HP amount total, and if we use this, that's minus 4 million. So we should have about 1-ish million or so HP left over. And in fact, we can now run at the slightly reduced speed, and we have over 1 million health, just barely, and we have 26.7 million shield. So we have about 28 million damage value here, and we can even add more to this, that if we go either with shields here, we can get up to 28.3 million plus the 1 million health, so we're almost at 30 million total value here. Or we can go for this, and we can go for this, and we can get a lot more health. But you can see that that's only like 28.5 million or so. So having the extra shield amount here is kind of a really nice way to go. But for Gauge, I try and use the extra shot chance because it makes things like the Twister crazy, because you can typically shoot like one magazine and you get both shots out. And of course now it's not doing it. Oh, there was both shots. So see, and as soon as Death Trap goes away, all of our health goes away. So then we switch back to the evolution, and we can continue on, switch to a Moxie weapon, refill some health, and then go forward. So you might think, well, you know, that 27 million shield really isn't, you know, that great and everything. How can that actually be used in, you know, actual practice here? Well, if you have some Moxie weapons, especially even like the Hail or the Ruby, you can run into kind of anything if you have Death Trap on cooldown. And so we can just kind of run in here, and let's see if there's any dudes that want to come out and play. We'll see if there's anybody here. Maybe. Oh, there we go. There's some guys. Okay, so we got some guys here, so that's good. Let's get these guys going here. Okay. Okay. And so we use Death Trap now, then we go into the Hoplite, and we'll keep the extra shot chance and this one. So you can see that our shields are not increasing, but as soon as we kill a guy, we get all of our shield back. So that is where this can be absolutely wild, is that you have basically a crazy amount of shield if you are able to actually kill somebody. And you can see that our damage is not quite up there yet. And okay. And so Death Trap killed a guy, so we got all of our shields back. And we got all of our shield back again. So you can see that we, like, actually don't really have too much problem here. And we got all our shield back again. He's damaged quite a bit of our shields here. We got all our shield back again. Let's get this guy slagged up. Okay. And because we're able to keep killing guys over and over and over, we are able to extend the shelf life essentially of Death Trap here. And so we can keep him going and keep him active very, very, very long amounts of time. And so with that 27 million shield, we were able to kind of go through there easy peasy. We lost Death Trap, so we go back to the evolution, or whatever you want to go back to. This is the easiest, so you just kind of remember where you're at. and which shield you're going for and stuff. Okay, those guys are gonna be up there for a little while. So we'll get them all slacked up here. And as we continue to get more and more and more stacks of anarchy, the more and more and more we'll be able to actually, you know, do damage above and beyond what we're actually capable of doing. So, and since we have unstoppable force, we're able to move very, very quickly with the legendary anarchist, so that's very, very nice. And if we get to 178 stacks, then we will be higher than the B shield damage. So there's really no point in doing the B shield. And so this is like the best we should be doing here. And so then we go back to the Hoplite, and we just need to kill one of these guys. There we go. And we got all our shield back, which is nice. Okay. And this guy is super difficult. And we've got to try and kill the guy behind him if we can. I don't know if we'll be able to. And we don't have all of our stacks, so this is really bad. Okay, we should have gone for the guy in the back first. But you can see that we can if that guy wasn't shooting us in the back, we were able to support ourselves for the big guy, for the ultimate guy, and we were able to go through that pretty simply and easily. But it's an interesting, fast, simple mechanic here that you're just swapping back and forth, and the extra health, because it gives a ton of extra health to Deathtrap. He's able to survive much longer here at OP10, and typically he's just out of the game at OP10. But this is a great way that you can give him some health, you can give him a fighting chance, you can give him some ability to help you out as well, and it gives you the ability to actually use Hoplites and Fabled Tortoises at OP10 very easily, very quickly, and really simply as well. Like there's no real difficulty built into this that you need to worry about. You can just kind of run in and everything kind of just works out. So we got to get rid of that berserker in the back there. Okay, so we've got Deathtrap. So let's here we go. Here's our okay. Whoops. Barrel. Okay. Hopefully we can yeah, we don't have enough damage yet to kill this guy.
This could be the beginning of something
Come on.
awesome.
Nope. Oh, there we go. We got it. Magically. Okay, so so there we took a full-on straight hit to the face, which is crazy. There's another hit to the face. So we're able to take his hits over and over and over and actually survive a little bit. And we're actually just barely fast enough to get away from him. Now the problem with this though is that you don't have the excite. Oh, so now we are in trouble. So we gotta switch. So we can go with the B. See, and because we don't have any more health or anything, we die in like one hit, and we were already pretty low health anyways. So that's a little way that you can use Deathtrap to your advantage if you're a Gauge and you're having some survivability issues. Obviously, you know, there's a lot going on here in the explaining and everything, but if you're going back and forth between the evolution and the Hoplite, you can use these to great effect. And if you are coming up to the point where you're at 400 stacks and you need to go to 600 to get that 10.5 times multiplier on your damage, which I highly recommend at OP10, then you'll have more health to play with, so that'll help you out, but you will lose the Myelin skill. So you will lose this here at shield capacity plus 30%, so you lose 15% of that, but that's okay. Because you'll have so much more damage. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope this clears up a little bit of everything and shows you how you can use the Hoplite and the Fabled Tortoise, both at OP10, triple pangolin. Typically that's never done. You use these through some kind of glitch or some other mechanic. You don't actually use them as real shields and stuff to actually use to be survivable and everything. So keep that in mind if you guys are going for these. And if somebody else uses a Hoplite, hopefully they're not OP10 as well, because they will give you another 4 million minus on your health, and you saw that we were only at about 1 million, and so we won't be able to survive a second Hoplite at OP10. But solo play, if you're just hopliting by yourself, you can do it. Now you can do a triple Anshin, and you can see that it's quite a bit less, about 700,000 HP less, almost, and so you can try and do a little bit of extra health increases and different things with that, and you might be able to survive 2 OP10 hoplites at triple Anshin, which would then give you 40% to your shields, which would be really, really awesome. So then you could probably get there to about 30 million pretty easily and quickly with two hoplites or so. But if you get a third one, you're just not going to have enough health for that, unless everybody goes for an Anshin. Everybody goes for an evolution first. If you're all gauge, everybody goes for an evolution first. They all use Death Trap, and then you all use an OP10 Hoplite, and you should have enough health to actually survive that. So if everybody's running that in sync, the chances of that happening are pretty slim, but if that's happening, then you should be okay. So anyways, thank you guys. Hope that clears it up, and enjoy Borderlandsing with the Hoplite and the Fabled Tortoise. Talk to you guys later.